Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Scorpio in all placements, and it's timeless and general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, got some kitty scratching confirmation already. I'm going to start with the Elemental Oracle and we'll see what's going on for Scorpio, coming up for Scorpio. Yeah. Okay, we've got rain and fecundity, 35. And fecundity is fruition, but it's still a very fun word to say. There's Linda. Good morning. And Lioness, Kitty Cat, and the sun. So glad you guys are here. We have magnetism and attraction, 37. North and expansion, number 1. Yeah, pretty sure North came up for Libra yesterday. Anyway, you're manifesting something. It feels like you are you have been getting or about to get a glimpse of your manifestation powers in action. Um it's like you're receiving something, somehow you're getting some kind of result from efforts that you've put in, and this is it's kind of giving you that um boost. I don't want to say wake up call. It's like it's the confirmation. It's the confirmation that you were hoping for or looking for. You wanted to know if you were on the right track, if you were doing something the right way. Um, and you get this confirmation, and this gives you that confidence. I'm getting you're like doubling down. You're like, oh, okay, so this really does work. This, what I've done to attract this fruition, all this beauty. And so you're like, okay, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. But now, I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm putting my entire attention on this thing now, because it is truly is more than what you thought it was. And so it's leads you in this new direction. It's like you're setting out on um this new path, going in this new direction, because you recognize its validity. You recognize that the potential is maybe limitless with what you can do. You're realizing the power that you actually have, or yeah, you've figured something out. You've gotten the key to something. Oh, and Rebecca made it. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I'm going to go with my new deck, Gateway of Light Activation. Hey, Goodman is here. Oh, very nice. I'm glad you joined. Glad you made it. All right. So we've got Soul Star Activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, remembering that you this is a part of this recognition, this understanding. You're waking up to your ability to attract, to magnetize what you want. And crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. So you've got yeah, you your spiritual entourage is backing you up in a really major way. You're connecting to your higher power, whatever you subscribe to. In it's a new like you have a newfound faith or something. Yeah, because you've seen something happen. You've seen it in action and you're like, "Oh, I'm a believer now." It's just solidifying, cementing, and taking you to the next level within your spiritual growth. And then we have star being, healing codes, important information, wounds are healed and recharging. So, with this really strong connection to the universe, to the divine, you are it's like your wounds are automatically healing because you are kind of infused with this really amazing divine energy. You're recognizing your own divinity, that you are simply an extension of the universe, the divine. And this is it's bringing in new life, new like yeah, like a new lease on life. You could be downloading important information, like, from the Akashic records, or somehow you have this direct link now with the universe. And so I don't know, I'm seeing like computer codes just kind of like just pouring into you, or you're seeing things from a different perspective now, which kind of it's seeing down below, beneath the surface, or in between the lines, behind the scenes, something like that. You have this newfound understanding, vision. All right. Oh, Queen of the Moon Oracle. All right, we've got wisdom 22, discernment number 10, which 10 breaks down to a 1, and we have 1 here with north. So a part of your discernment has to do with how the direction that you are able to go in can now go in. Um, you have a new ability to see with your third eye. Your sixth sense has come online, and so you're able to see a path, like something is revealed to you that you couldn't see before, because you have some kind of yeah, like I said, you have some kind of new sight, new ability to see. And nourishment number 7. So so you're gaining this wisdom. You've put time and effort and energy into it. If you look, she's standing on the books, on the boat. Um you've kind of gained some kind of mastery over your emotions. Um and through studying, through learning something new, this is what is helping you to gain this new ability to see. And because of being having this new ability to discern what is right for you, the right direction to go, you are led directly to, you know, the bounty. Getting the Garden of Eden. Like everything that you want is just it's flowing to you. It's abundant. It's amazing. So pull some cards from the Voice of the Souls Oracle. Hey, Cora made it. Excellent. I'm glad you are here. All right, so we have message of warning 33. Okay. Abundance. Number one. There is a lot of abundance um, as you go in this new direction because of your ability to discern. And duality. Number 11. Now we have on the table 11, 22, and 33. Um, yeah, I'm getting that you you're moving forward by leaps and bounds. And we have triple ones here as well. Which for me as a reader, for just me in general, triple same numbers are that's always a sign, a message, from the universe. And so you are this duality. See, message of warning. Okay, so there's a lot of abundance. The warning is about all the abundance that is coming in, and um it's going to be very what's the word? It's going to bring to the surface new issues that you haven't dealt with before. For example, with all this abundance, you may have people coming out of the woodwork, suddenly showing up, being like, a hands outstretched, like, hey, you want to share some of that abundance? How about me over here? And it can also be um, where you're you're changing, like everything's shifting for you, especially because of your connection to your higher power, to the universe. And I think it's bringing, let's see, how do I say this? It's like you're seeing contrast, you're seeing the duality of the world, of your life in a new way that could, because of the message of warning, it makes me think that this abundance, it's only going to last as long as you keep that connection with your higher power. You have to continue to check in, develop some kind of spiritual practice that helps with this, because otherwise the duality of life, because we do live in a dualistic world, could make you veer off the path and kind of move away from the abundance. essentially it kind of feels like what I talk about sometimes with that valve where, there's all the good that is our birthright that is always kind of flowing into us, and it's there's like a valve that we are in charge of opening and closing, but we're not always conscious of it. And so you want to be very conscious and mindful of keeping that valve open, staying in a very like a being authentic, um being true to yourself, having integrity with how you show up, knowing that you're worth everything and more that comes in for you. Um, yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna get some cards from my Osho Zen tarot. So we have receptivity, which is the where are you? Queen of water. Fighting, page of clouds. And experiencing, three of fire. So, I this receptivity, really speaks to so many of these cards that have come out. You're receptive and open, you're connected to the world around yourself, to your higher power, to the universe. Yeah, it's an energy of being in the flow and really connected with yourself as an extension of the universe. And this fighting is interesting because I feel like this kind of speaks to the duality. um you might, because of your sort of glow up that's happening, um this newfound connection that you have, this kind of, you're deepening your spiritual connection. um there could be people around you who are not stoked on this transformation, this change, this kind of glow up that you're going through. Um, what's interesting about this card is, okay, this guy, he's got all his armor on, right? But we see in the clouds, let's see over here. There's these two figures that are kind of fighting. And so it's like being prepared for a fight that has happened in the past, that is an illusion, that is like, well, this has happened to me before. I'm not going to let that happen again. So I've got all my defenses up. This is the kind of energy that keeps that valve closed because it's constrictive. And I can't tell, this could be an energy that you are working through because of having been hurt in the past. It could also, like I said, it could be somebody else who they they could they could feel like a personal affront that you are doing so well, and it makes them feel like they need to fight against you because, yeah, there's some kind of could be some kind of like competitive energy, even jealousy. But I love that we come to the experiencing card after that, because it's like you're not giving in to the drama. I feel like whether this is you or somebody else that you're dealing with, you're like, oh, okay, this is helping me. This contrast is helping me to see what's truly important. Connecting. Sorry, that's not that one. Experiencing, like, she's this woman. She's like hugging the tree, right? Experiencing what the world has to offer, all the beauty that is around you. Um, the duality and the contrast is what helps you to find and focus on your true north, right? So I'm gonna get some cards from the Moonology deck. All right, we've got work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Yeah, which is pretty much what's happening here. Work through your fears. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Confidence. And you're able to have confidence because you have gained enough knowledge and wisdom to take action in a come on brain, in a I can't think of the word, like, helpful way, helpful to yourself, helpful to others. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. This happened with one of my other readings recently, where all of these cards, so we have time to give rather than take. And we have Leo and then Virgo. We skip Libra and then go to Scorpio. So it's all around the same time frame, the same few months, kind of fall, end of summer and fall. Anyway, a time it's I think a part of what you're recognizing as you kind of connect more strongly with this energy, with the universe, is that you're recognizing what you have to give to the world. There's something special that you bring to the world. This has been coming up. So I feel like this is something that's happening in the collective overall, that people's abilities are 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 coming online. There's a whole, like, it's like code is being rewritten, or is there's like uncovering what's covering it up. Anyway, um confidence and giving of yourself as you work through your fears. So I'm going to go with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. 64. Breaks down to a 10. Discernment. So, you've learned to discern. You've developed your discernment skills because of having been stung before. But it's precisely that, having been stung, that is helps you to discern your true north, what direction to go in, which is what leads you to abundance. So it's the idea that things don't happen to you; they happen for you, even when it feels painful and awful in whatever way. There's something in it that is a gift, that is an opportunity for growth and learning, and is actually leading you in the direction that you're supposed to go, that you want, that is so much better, going to be so much better for you. And Canary Spirit, sing your own song, number 12. Yeah, this is about dancing to the beat of your own drum. Um, just okay. And then we have Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries, which 12 breaks down to a 3. So singing your own song, dancing to the beat of your own drum is a part of you setting boundaries. It's essentially saying to the world, hey, this is who I am. Take me or leave me. This canary is wearing a crown. So it's like you're tapping into um it's like this very regal part of yourself where you're able to stand strong in your own power. It's not a power like trying to have power against anyone or fight anyone. This is it's a quiet power, kind of like a tree. Um More than a tree though. Because, well, I guess trees sing. Some people say that, but ultimately through being stung, you've learned or you are learning how to set healthy boundaries through through being your most awesome authentic self. Okay, so now I'm going to read these a little differently. Let's see. I've got okay, so sometimes life stings, right? Um which I feel like you are rather than letting the difficulties in life take you down, you are using them to rise up, to become more connected to the world around you, to the world beyond, the cosmos. Um, there's a message of warning here. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. So I feel like the warning has to do with it's like I said before, maintaining that connection with your higher self, with the universe, developing or maintaining or increasing some kind of spiritual practice. Um, because you are being led to this amazing abundance and fruition because of what you have learned, the wisdom that you have gained, and now you understand that it is absolutely worth reaching for the moon, going after something that maybe at one time felt impossible. I talked about this yesterday, right? With Libra, talking about the word impossible. When you write it down, it looks like I'm possible. Um, and so you're gaining this wisdom. Oh, and we've got some kitty scratching confirmation. Um, and the wisdom comes from working through your fears. See, Katie's telling us all about it. So, yeah, you're gaining some kind of ability, some kind of knowledge of how to work with things that come up, those fears that come up. And remember, one of the acronyms for fear is false evidence appearing real. And you're understanding this now. You're saying, okay, here's something that scares me. It's like you're learning how to transmute it. So then we have sing your own song, fighting, which could be fighting to make yourself heard. Um, it can also be where, as you are here, kind of in this regal energy, singing your own song, there could be somebody or people in general who don't agree, who want to fight against the message you're bringing or how you're showing up. Again, I'm kind of getting some jealousy here, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of a blip on your radar because there's all this abundance that you're being led to, um, that is your birthright. And divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. Like the abundance that comes to you, I think will feel very miraculous. Um, you might be getting some kind of windfall. You're and it's this it's like the abundance comes to you and you're and like I said, it just solidifies your connection to the universe. And so, you become kind of this devotee of um how to of universal laws. And there are so many that aren't even talked about most of the time, but it's like you're learning how to, God, Kitty is all about this. You are really learning how to harness energy and use it to your advantage because you're learning about discernment through having, dealt with difficulties in the past. But you're because, look, she can't see, and so you're learning to use your intuition to guide you. Confidence is your key to success. Your confidence comes through the confirmation that you get from listening to your intuition and taking action from that place through being discerning. And then we have set healthy boundaries and experiencing. So, as you go into the world and you have your experiences and you put all of your attention and focus into every moment and what is there supporting you, what is there kind of it's a part of recognizing, it's honoring differences in others and also seeing similarities in yourself and the world around you. And there's this duality through experiencing the world. You become aware of the duality much more clearly. Important information: wounds are healed and recharging. This is helping you. It's like you're doing some kind of shadow work or becoming really aware of the contrast in your life. And this the information that you are gleaning from this is very healing to you. You are in the process of recharging, or you're going to be, which is what helps lead you to this new beginning. It's about leading you to your true north. Like I said, through recognizing the contrast. Um, and it's like you're able to move forward because of having recharged and healed some old wounds from childhood. And nourishment. It's like you kind of follow the map, you follow the hologram. There's something awaiting you, and when you get there, oh my God, it's amazing. Kitty, yeah, she's so excited about this for you. And um and and because you kind of step into this amazing abundance, there's more than enough for you. So now it's a time to share with the world. Giving of yourself, giving of your resources, your time, your energy, your love. That's where it's all leading you. You're going to end up being very much being in this energy of service to others, because you are serving yourself. You are serving the divine, and you're realizing it. I feel like it's very common for ascended masters on the human plane, on the planet, to turn around and take what they've learned and share it with the world, share it with the people around them. It's like almost like becoming a guru or something. And maybe you are. Maybe you're gonna become some kind of spiritual leader, excuse me, or way shower, and that involves singing your own song. So I just saw 3553. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope, oh, and Redbeard is here too. Hello and goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave a comment if it resonates.